The current banking crisis is ongoing and will have repercussions for years to come after the failure of Silicon Valley Bank and Credit Suisse's rescue by UBS last month. It is important to note that banking crises can have significant and long-lasting effects on the economy and society. Experts say banks are vulnerable to unwinding after central banks flooded the system with liquidity. Hello and welcome to Varindia News Hour. Storm clouds are still threatening the economy as they did a year ago, said Dimon, the chief executive of the largest US lender. And the banking system is under renewed stress after the failure of Silicon Valley Bank and Credit Suisse's rescue by UBS last month. Banking crisis can lead to reduced access to credit, lower consumer confidence, increased unemployment, and decreased economic growth. In addition, they can have a negative impact on the reputation of the financial industry and erode public trust in banks and financial institutions. Banking crisis can have significant and long-lasting effects on the economy and society. It has provoked lots of jitters in the market and will clearly cause some tightening of financial conditions as banks and other lenders become more conservative. Even so, it is unclear whether the disruptions will slow the consumer spending that drives the US economy, Dimon said. Going forward, we can hope for the best, but expect that there might be more to come, partly because some of what we saw was unexpected, and the entire concern is that very easy money and high liquidity over a long period creates perverse incentives and perverse structures that become fragile when you reverse everything. Overall, financial crises are often the result of a complex interplay of economic, regulatory, and behavioral factors. It is important for policymakers, regulators, and market participants to be vigilant about emerging risks and to take steps to promote stability and resilience in the financial system. There are other risks, including the potential for rising inflation, financial market instability, and geopolitical risks, such as trade disputes or military conflicts. Additionally, demographic shifts and technological disruptions can have long-term effects on the economy and pose challenges for policymakers and businesses. It is important for policymakers and businesses to be aware of these risks and to take steps to mitigate their potential impact. By being proactive and prepared, it is possible to mitigate the potential impact of economic risks and promote stability and resilience in the global economy. Additionally, banking crisis can lead to changes in regulatory and policy environments. Governments may implement new regulations to prevent future crises, which can increase the cost of doing business for banks and limit their ability to take on risks. This can have a long-term impact on the profitability and competitiveness of the banking industry. The risks that led to the current crisis were hiding in plain sight, experts say, citing the interest rate exposure and level of uninsured deposits at Silicon Valley Bank. Let's look into today's headlines. RBI keeps repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. The RBI's Monetary Policy Committee has voted unanimously to keep the repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. This comes as an unexpected move given the recent global banking woes, which have added to the uncertainty in the economic outlook. Governor Shaktikant Das pledged to hike the interest rates again if needed. The RBI has raised interest rates by a total of 250 basis points since last May. Government to appoint agency for fact-checking content on online platforms. In an amendments proposal to the IT rules, the centre plans to mandate a government-appointed organization to identify any false or misleading content relating to the government. Minister for State in Electronics and Information Technology, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, said that the Government of India will notify an organization and that organization will be a fact-checker of content related to the government for all intermediaries. YouTube introduces podcast tab to the channel pages. YouTube has introduced a dedicated podcast tab to the channel pages. The addition of the new tab will make it easier for the users to access podcast content. The new podcast tab is placed between the live and playlist tabs on the channel pages. This will also enable the users to easily find podcast playlists created by content curators. The feature is available for users globally. Exotel launches GPT-4 powered AI chatbot builder. Exotel has announced the launch of Mind, a no-code tool enabling enterprises to create advanced chatbots. The cloud-based enterprise tool incorporates proprietary AI models and generative AI capabilities to provide personalized customer interactions to brands. ExoMind bots will utilize the large language model, that is LLM, of GPT-4, generating responses that are accurate, natural, and well adapted to the context of the enterprise. Avalon Technologies aims to raise Rs 865 crores through its IPO. Chennai-based electronic manufacturing services provider Avalon Technologies aims to raise Rs 865 crores through its initial public offering. The IPO, that is set to open on April 3rd and close on April 6th, consists of a fresh issue of shares worth Rs 320 crores and an offer for sale worth Rs 545 crores. The company has priced its shares in a range of Rs 415 to 436 apiece. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Varindia News Magazine. You can download the Varindia app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.